This is a view of the Mount Farm. Notice the 3 trees on the hill that the pilots all got for their sites to land at the airbase. And this is a panoramic shot of the whole base. This is what our Mount Farm airbase really looked like. MPs from the airbase riding their motorcycles. Taking off on a bombing mission from England. This particular B-17 was the personal plane for Elliott Roosevelt, who was the commanding general of the photo group, the 7th Photo Group. He would occasionally fly into our base in this polished up B-17 and then fly back to his headquarters. Very beautifully furnished airplane. This was taking off from the Mount Farm Air Base. Again, another shot of B-25s flying overhead on the way to a bombing mission. As you remember, the Americans had the daylight bombing missions and the British had the night missions. A group of B-17s rendezvousing, getting ready to fight. This was at the Mount Farm Air Base at the camera repair section. Here comes Willard Porter. This is Lou Bones of Supply down in the camera repair section at Mount Farm. Several of our warrant officers. Ronnie Bell trying to make up his mind whether to go to Stadhampton, Oxford, or go to the water pond. And at Stadhampton here is some village scenes, the hill coming in where the people came. This house, just showing, has a typical straw roof. Beautiful looking. This was one of the English pubs. One of the watering holes. Little British car, and typically the bicycle riders coming down the street. There are GIs, women, naturally, and a British civilian. We're back on the airbase at Mount Farm, and the camera repair crew is riding out to work. Here they come. This is Casarino and Adams. Casarino just left Adams off. A couple of the camera repairmen taking off on their bicycles. We're looking at some contrails up in the sky from high-flying planes. Runways at Mount Farm, parking area, supplies, camera repair. This is a view of the airbase. In comes a P-38 from a mission. He has just completed his mission, will land and have the cameras and film, have the cameras opened and the film taken to the lab for processing. There he comes into the parking area. This was the end of the flight. The flight took off early in the morning, and he come back. And there go two of our intrepid camera repairmen out to get the film. Another P-38 coming in from a mission. This one coming in had the invasion stripes on, which dates it either during the invasion of Europe or afterwards. That was Porter with the Aiken back. The one with the D-Day stripes is coming in to have the film taken from his plane, and the crews will come up and interrogate him, take the film for processing. Don Carley, just having surveyed the scene, has decided to walk back to the shelter of the... Whoop! He decided to long walk. He has to rest. He's sitting there waiting for another plane to come in to watch the touchdown. There it is. Another P-38 in from the mission. Well, Don has had a heavy day, so he's going to stand up and tell all the fellows it's time to take off for lunch.